What's up, guys? Nolan here, and today we're going to hopefully clear up any questions out there about how things work around here for news when it comes to the development of Escape from Tarkov. Real quick, I did want to say that the new event for today is Open Labs, so if you wanted to, you could run labs right now without a keycard. Now back to today's topic. In case you didn't hear, I have gone and confirmed to the furthest extent that I can that this wipe will happen on June 30th. Not because BSG came out and said it, but because they are hinting at it the same way they did last wipe and in even greater numbers. So in my mind, and anyone that agrees with the reasons that I've displayed, the wipe will be on June 30th. If you disagree or think it's crazy that they would go through the effort of hinting at it the way that they are and not just say it outright, then you're actually right, it is. However, the same way of thinking put me into a clown suit last wipe. They actually did even less hinting last time, and then a few days before the wipe actually happened, Nikita said, quote unquote, "You already know when patch 12.12 is." And I thought there was just no way that they would be that confident and not just give us a date, so much so that I bet a face reveal and a clown suit on it. Now, of course, it ended up happening, so now this is apparently the way that they do things. To break these things down as clearly as I can, first, everyone needs to understand we will not get a date confirmation from Nikita or anyone official at BSG until the day before a patch drops, crazy unusual events aside, where sure, maybe a couple days before they might say something, but in recent history, no, we haven't gotten any warning days ahead of time. Best we've gotten is that day before thing, unless you do want to use other unclear hints as confirmations, which is what I'm trying to do here. So if it's important for you to wait to hear a specific date from BSG, then it's going to be too late if you need to know early. It's just not how BSG does things anymore for anything around updates to the game. If you want a Tarkov TV date, okay, it'll probably happen on the day they say it will. If you want a patch date, then the best that we can do is go off of these clues that BSG give us in event postings on Twitter and sometimes Instagram or Discord, because it's either that or you just don't know. Or you can ask in the wrong communities or Twitch chats these days, where you'll get lied to and even trolled for asking, unfortunately. And that really is it. That is the best that we can ask for. We wish it was better, but it's not. For whatever reason, BSG just does not give us the proper warning anymore. It could be because they are just that worried about screwing up a date, or it could be to bring the community together and hype it up, as they've said a few times in the past that they like to do. That's why we still get these weird codes and messages in multiple languages. They want us to work together to solve them. It was sort of simmering over the past few wipes, but definitely last wipe they started to tease and hint dates, which they seem to be doing even more so this one. So since these are so similar, I'm treating them with the respect they deserve of the extreme likelihood that these are in fact hints to the date, in turn making these the date in my mind. Once again, because it has come up so often. Can something still happen to prevent the wipe from happening on June 30th? Sure. However, BSG are seemingly confident enough to throw the same number out there 4 times in the exact same way they've hinted information before. Also, by the way, including the wipe that happened last summer, which was the exact same date, shown the exact same way as the last 2 hints that we got. So if you are in a position where you want to get a day off work or otherwise schedule ahead of time, this is how I used to do it. Wait as long as possible. If you know that you can get the day off the day before, why not wait to actually see the tweet from BSG talking about the patch upload? Then we know for certain, because they will actually say it this time. But again, that's only the day before. Sometimes what I used to do is wait until we see the tweet and then get the day after off, since usually the first day went pretty slow, whether it be server problems or long queue times. And that was before they even added queues. I'm talking about lobby times to actually get into a raid. So since queues are an actual thing now, maybe that's a possibility. Again, it's up to you guys if you want to do that. Otherwise, wait as long as you are comfortable with waiting and do what you are comfortable doing. I'm the guy that they're giving a press pass to in game because I pay such close attention to all of this, and I am saying that I am confident as can be that the wipe will happen on June 30th. Some of you guys might be thinking back to the nuke thing a few weeks ago, which if you are, I am actually still sticking to my guns when it comes to all the hints that we got before that event. But after thinking about it, it's possible with that scenario, they specifically hid all of the hints around the cult in that to keep us guessing, because maybe they thought it would be too obvious if they did stuff around Arena specifically, so maybe they just started throwing some random hints in there to throw us off. Who knows? But that's also why I'm adding this second part to this video, where if this doesn't happen, then that's the second part of today's topic, where I say then in that case, it's curtains. If the wipe does not happen on the 30th and BSG don't come out with an explanation either before or after the fact, then that is it for trying to gauge BSG's thoughts on these things at all. Because then that is proof that they want us to have such little clue about dates that they're willing to actually actively do things to throw us off and deceive us. If you guys don't follow this stuff very closely, then sure, that might sound like crazy talk, but I know plenty of you do follow this closely and you know what I'm talking about. Going back to what I explained earlier about how everything matches to last wipe, last events, and even the wipe last summer. The number and or date of 3006, aka 3006, aka the European way of writing June 30th. Then if we take the most recent hint of the two 630s as the other way to write June 30th. That is 4 separate instances that those numbers pop up when they absolutely didn't have to, so BSG put them there deliberately for a reason, and it is the exact same ways that they've hinted dates before. I think that reason is to hint the date for the wipe, since this is what it's all leading to. If you think BSG are actively trolling and doing this on purpose to throw us off, then that's on you, and if that ends up being the case, then this is the last time that we can ever have a shred of confidence around any hint or tease or anything around a date for a patch for Escape from Tarkov. Period. Which unfortunately in that case might be what BSG wants. If you ask me though, wipes on June 30th. Like I mentioned earlier, Labs is free right now along with all of the other events still going apart from the airdrops, thankfully. They ended up turning those down so that we could actually hear stuff in Raid. We should be getting another event tomorrow, so once we do, I will post about it. Until then, have fun in Labs. Quick plug here for the Pray for Wipe and Sons of Soon shirts and hoodies. Link below if you like what you see. Thank you guys for the support. But for more Tarkov news and content, follow me on Twitter or check out these playlists here. If you like this video, then you know the drill. Please subscribe. I really appreciate the people who do. If you're looking for people to play with, check out our Discord. Links below if you're interested. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.